and this is Trinity Bees. And we're gonna check the bees today.
We're checking on the split today. This is the split we did a couple weeks ago. And it seems to be like they're doing really, really well. I didn't even think to bring a deep just in case. Let me get some smoke. Okay, now we got smoke. Sometimes it's good to have bees that are a little bit aggressive. It just helps to know that they're gonna defend their hive if something messes with them, whether that be a skunk or a raccoon, or bees do have natural predators.
They sure got some propolis in here.
Well, use the back of your hook. A lot of pollen and nectar.
This was a split, and we have not physically seen a queen yet.
Well, we're seeing a bunch of cat brood, and that's all her cat brood, so
She's here. Might just be a little bashful.
there she is. See her in there?
Oh yeah.
Which is funny because she's eating nectar out of a cell, which you normally don't see that. There she goes. So,
Healthy queen.
I forgot the queen marker today.
They look healthy.
Do you want to destroy that other cell on the other side? Kind of don't want them to split right now. We do need to get them in a deep. I'm going to transfer them to a deep hive because they are they're doing really well. Oh,
Another box.
so she has a lot of eggs, a lot of uncapped brood and capped brood as well. When you see queen cells, sometimes you can try to destroy them, so it delays them pretty much splitting. Will not stop them, because once they kind of get it into their head that they want to split, only really way to stop them is to give them more space, and that sometimes doesn't even work. If you want to put this one in the checkerboard it, so put that one in the middle of those two, that might help give us a little bit more time as well. Give them to start building on that frame. You can put a empty frame in between two frames of brood, and what that does, as those bees hatch out, they immediately start cleaning cells, and then eventually they start building comb and doing hive maintenance in the hive. So that just encourages them to build out a new frame pretty quick, and also, again, it's another time delay. It'll stop the bees from. It'll preoccupy the bees, I guess, for a better terminology. Okay, so that split went successful. We're gonna go ahead and check the rest of these hives. Today we're actually looking at putting some supers on these hives, depending on how they look from the inside. We're having some issues with our smoker not staying lit. Sometimes that can be a problem. When you're checking your hives, it's good to, right when you flip over, you can always check the top inner cover if you use that. That's a lot of times where the bees will push all the hive beetles, so it's a good indicator how many hive beetles you have. This is their super that we left with them for the winter. So we're gonna just see how it already is full of drawn comb, but that was from last year. They're starting to fill it with nectar. Oh, you should be able to see that glistening in the sun. Yeah, so this supers, they're already filling pretty much everything up with nectar. Good sign. Means we're probably gonna give them another box today. It's funny though, is they're actually building queen cups on the supers, which is funny because they can't really do much there. Not a lot of bees in the super, so I'm almost tempted to rotate these boxes, Dad. What do you think? You want to pop it open and see? So we're gonna hold off on putting a box on this one until Dad comes do the thermal treatments. So this is where it's gonna get real interesting, because these hives are infamous for being aggressive. I know we pointed that out in a couple of videos previously. We weren't able to remove some of these supers last time in the fall because of how aggressive these hives were. Hopefully they've changed their attitude. Ooh, that's not good. So whatever those are. If you know what those are, comment below. Hopefully that's not our moths, but I don't think it is. Could be wrong. Okay. So they had checkerboarded one frame at the top, and it doesn't look like they've done much with the rest of this honey super. Besides glue it up with propolis. I'm not seeing any drawn out comb. You want to just sit down here? So they're feeling it. That looks like last year's honey, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The way the caps are so dark. So yeah, some of it capped off, and it looks like they consumed a good bit. So, like I said, these supers were on here since last fall. So that could have been a lot of their last year honey or last fall's honey. While Dad's going through this, I'm gonna show y'all the hive tools that we use. It's a modified normal hive tool, and it has a J hook on the back. This feature is really nice because when you get all your frames glued up with propolis from the bees, you can take this hook. I'm trying to get the shadow out of the way. You put the hook in, and then on the back side, this is a horrible view of the sun. Let's see if I can do it this way. Put it in here, and there's a little notch on the back side of it, and that allows you to pry up on the hive or the frame and pushes it up. Make a mess. Are the frames stuck together at the bottom?
Yeah, they got them really glued together. And if you try to lift one that's glued, you can have a real big mess in your hand.
Yeah. There's an airport really, really close to where we are. That's kind of just cleaning up some of this bridge comb so it doesn't give us issues later when we do our extraction come fall. All right, everybody, so just a quick synopsis on what we did today. We went through all the hives at the horse farm. Some of them we added boxes, some of them we're gonna wait to add boxes until after Dad does the thermal treatment. Most of these hives look pretty healthy. Some of them, they're not as impressive as we thought they were gonna be, but these two hives are gonna be our big honey producers this year. This hive, the smaller hive, we're gonna actually have to put them into a bigger box. But for the rest of the day, we're gonna go back home and we're gonna inspect those hives. We got a special treat for that coming up, as you saw in the opener. God bless. Okay, so look, we're gonna open it up real slow. See, there's a couple bees on the top. This is called a what? You remember what it's called? A honey super.
Honey super.
Okay, so there's not a lot of bees in this box. So we're gonna pop them open just to check.
Poppy, you're doing great with that. Poppy, thank you for smoking it.
You're welcome, darling.
Daddy needs you to. That one looks good. They put a lot. I see all that white stuff, huh,
So,
Poppy?
all the white stuff is capped. And what is that gonna be? That's all, what is that in there?
Nectar.
Right, and they turned it to what?
Honey.
Good job. Okay, so open it up some more. We're gonna let you hold one with the frames, how about that?
Yeah. They're figuring out to get back in.
So this is called a queen excluder, Marie. So this makes sure the queen stays at the bottom. This is neat. see all that yellow stuff in there?
Yeah.
Wow, what is that?
Honey.
Make sure you show her too. Well, no, the yellow stuff. What do you think that is?
Nectar.
Pollen.
Pollen.
Comes from what? Where does pollen come from? You remember from school?
What do bees eat?
Nectar.
But where do they get the nectar from? From
Flower.
right? So that's where they get the pollen too. Yes, I'm gonna look and make sure we see some. I see some bunch of larvae.
Oh, that one's a lot. Daddy, we're really gonna have to look close. A little
You
close.
see? Okay, now you see all of these right here
So we
that are
have
dark
to-
brown.
Yeah.
That's called.
Excuse me,
Yep, go
Daddy.
ahead.
We
What's
have-
up there?
We have to look for the red dot.
Yeah. I
So,
think Daddy marked this queen. I don't remember.
Baby bees and the egg.
Yeah, try to find the queen and let you hold the frame with the queen on it. How about that?
Does that one have the queen on it?
Well, we gotta find her.
That has a lot of bees on this side. Yes, she's there. I see a red dot.
Okay, I want you to hold this frame
Okay.
on the sides. Wait, you got it? Put your fingers underneath the hooks. You see the hooks? There you go.
Hi, my name is Ree, and we're checking out the bee box.
Awesome job. Very good. See, the bees are nice, huh, if you move slow.
Yep, I didn't even move. Yeah, they must have did a lot of work. So I'm not touching that eye. That one's getting close.
See all the pollen?
That's how... Wait,
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw some little eggs.
You did? Okay, and squeeze it. Can you squeeze it? Put it close. Closer. I treated them Easter weekend.
That has a lot on this side too. That's so much. I can't even count them. 1, 2. I can't count.
You trying to count them?
Yeah.
So this hive is going to explode in the next couple weeks.
That's a lot on that side too. They're doing hard work. They have a lot of hard work to do today.
So this frame is full of brand new eggs. That's weird that they put the pollen right in the middle of the hive. Sometimes bees do weird things like that.
That's funny.
And silly bees.
Yeah.
I want you to come find the queen.
Okay.
Remember, we're looking for what color?
Red.
Okay. I want you to look around the hive. See if you see any red.
Red orange right there.
Oh, look red, a little red dot.
That one.
Oh, you saw her?
Yep. I got her.
You found her, huh?
It's like she has a red hot necklace.
That's awesome. Okay. So we're not gonna mess with them too much more, but yeah, you want to get another shot of her? I don't know how close you got. And there's our queen. So we marked her before we did our last treatment. So
Yay.
that's the same queen. They didn't split on us, which is good.
Awesome. I got some honeycomb.
So what do you think about your first bee experience?
Awesome.
Awesome. You want to keep looking at bees? Hold on. We're watching.
Thanks for watching. Comment below.
And y'all, please subscribe. Got my little buddy Ree here helping me out. And that's pretty much it. You had fun today, Ree?
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun. All right, this is Ree's first experience with bees. So again, please subscribe. Like Ree said, comment below. And that's it. All right, God bless Trinity Bees. Say
God bless Trinity the bees.
it. Trinity to Bees. All right.
Trinity bees.